Have you ever woken up in the dead of night, paralyzed, unable to move, but completely awake? A cold, icy chill washes over you, and you try to scream, but no sound escapes your lips. The air feels thick, pressing down on you like an invisible weight. And then, you see it, a figure, darker than the shadows themselves, standing at the foot of your bed. Is it real, or just a nightmare that refuses to end? Welcome to the realm of one of the most terrifying experiences humans can endure: sleep paralysis. What makes this phenomenon so unsettling, so terrifying, is not just the inability to move, but the overwhelming sensation that something else is in the room with you, a presence you can't explain, a fear that feels way too real. Before we dive deep into the science and stories surrounding sleep paralysis, me take a moment to welcome to Legends and Lessons. I'm Henry, and here we explore the truth behind myths, dive into unsolved mysteries, and question the things that can't be explained. So, if you're ready to unearth strange truths, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's step into the unsettling world of sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis begins when your mind is fully awake, but your body remains frozen. When you're in the REM, rapid eye movement phase of sleep, your body naturally becomes paralyzed to stop you from acting out your dreams. But what if your mind wakes up before your body does? Imagine it. Your mind is sharp, but you're trapped in your own body, unable to move. What's worse, your brain, stuck between dreams and waking life, starts creating hallucinations. Not innocent ones, but dark, eerie, and sinister ones. Often, these images are so real, so vivid, that you can't tell what's real and what's not. Across cultures, sleep paralysis has stirred legends. In Scandinavian folklore, it's known as the work of the Mara, a demonic creature that sits on your chest, suffocating you. In African cultures, it's called the devil riding your back, and in Southeast Asia, it's attributed to vengeful spirits that hold you down as a form of punishment. The common threat, the terrifying presence of a dark, humanoid figure. And while science explains this as intruder hallucinations, a trick of the mind, tell that to someone who's experienced it firsthand. It doesn't feel like a trick. It feels very, very real. And here's where it gets even more unsettling. Researchers suggest that sleep paralysis might be tied to a primal survival mechanism in our brains. Thousands of years ago, humans needed hypervigilance to detect lurking predators. That instinct is still there, reactivating in the middle of the night, turning even harmless shadows into monstrous, threatening shapes. So why do some people see shadowy figures that seem so intelligent, so malicious? They can harm us physically, but the fear they invoke is very real. There's one more chilling twist. In some cases, people have shared sleep paralysis experiences, with others seeing the exact same figures while in the same room. Coincidence? Or is there something darker at play here? Let's dig deeper. Sleep paralysis doesn't happen randomly. It's often triggered by stress, anxiety, or even poor sleep habits. Our brain's hyperactive state can prime us for these terrifying experiences. If you're sleep deprived or under a lot of stress, your chances of experiencing sleep paralysis increase. It can even run in families. And yes, sleeping on your back can increase your odds. Here's the truly terrifying part. Sometimes, even when you do everything right, maintain a healthy sleep schedule, manage your stress, and try to keep everything in check, sleep paralysis still strikes. And when it happens repeatedly, it turns sleep the place where we should feel the safe into a battleground of fear. And yet, one of the most fascinating and disturbing aspects of sleep paralysis is the mind's reaction. People wake up shaken, disturbed, violated by the experience, even though no physical harm has come to them. This lingering terror is called residual fear when your brain struggles to separate the hallucination from reality. Now, you might be asking, can anything stop it? Sadly, there's no guaranteed solution. Practicing good sleep hygiene and maintaining consistent bedtimes, managing stress, limiting screen time before bed can help. But once you're in that drowsing state, there's no quick escape. The best defense, understanding. The more we know about sleep paralysis, the less power it has over us. Fear feeds on the unknown, and once you understand what's happening, that fear starts to lose its grip. But let's ask this, can science explain it all? The shared hallucinations, the malevolent feelings, and why, even when you wake up, you feel like you're still being watched. The line between science and the supernatural blurs in the world of sleep paralysis, leaving us with more questions than answers. Now, I have to ask you, have you ever faced the terror of waking up, paralyzed, completely at the mercy of your own mind, or maybe something worse? If you've had this experience or even just want to discuss it, drop a comment below. Let's unravel this terrifying mystery together. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Legends and Lessons, and hit the bell icon. We're just getting started on these mind-bending mysteries, and you won't want to miss the next one. This is Henry, reminding you, when you close your eyes tonight, remember, the real nightmare may not be in your dream, it may be waiting when you wake up.